Do you guys believe in elementals, elemental magic and fairies, fireflies, like light orbs and stuff do exist, perhaps not in our realm, maybe they exist in a realm that's just on a higher frequency. Anyway, I was trying to tell my friend this, and my friend was like, fairies, and again, I tell you, when I was 16, I stopped believing in fairies. The wings broke off my fairies at that time. It wasn't until I needed that magic back in my life when my kids were really little. I went and bought a fairy house and I brought the elementals back into my life. So anyway, while this guy's picking on me, I was like, fairies, I need a sign. I need you to show this man and teach him a lesson. And I need you to show him that you exist. And 2 days later, in his front yard, where a tree had been chopped down, there was a fairy ring of fairy mushrooms. So it was a ring of mushrooms called fairy mushrooms. There was a tree that had fallen over in stormy weather, and it was actually the roots of it were underneath. I'd yelled that out the window, like telling the fairies to show him that you exist. 2 days after I'd yelled that out the window. Next time I was there, I popped some blessings and just said thank you, and laughed about it, but still no real acknowledgement for the person in the real world. But I think he must have thought about it a bit afterwards, because he ended up watching some conspiracy shows that have actually been created by the wrong side of things. And while we're in this creation energy, we are the creators. For these energies to attach, you must allow and agree on all 3 layers. So as above, so below. And that's whether it be an anger entity, a shame or guilt entity, a hate victim. Emotionally, energetically and mentally, you've got to make an agreement for any of those energies to attach to you. And you know what? We can actually choose our emotions and our reactions and have mastery over them. Why? Because we came here to feel all the emotions. There's got to be a certain stage in our lives where we've felt them. We've felt them, and we've even allowed ourselves to be puppets on a string to others' whims. But when you can see it playing out in front of you and you don't react, like people, you can't do it to people online. Turn up in my face and fuck with me. That may be different. Try getting near me, actually. You probably could. But over the internet, it's just like, dickheads. Like what effect were you expecting to have? See, I said this a while ago, and then I got the guys sending the demons to the house, but I'd had it before that. So really, I mean, I'm not asking anybody to step it up a notch, step it down a notch. And I asked my guides, my light team, to ensure that people step it down a notch, back it off, because my collective and myself are always protected. You will bring your past trauma into the light to heal with others. Your purpose is real. Recharge your divine energy with self-care and rest when needed, eat when needed, and fill yourself with foods that nourish the soul. Grow your own veggies in a greenhouse where nothing can be dropped on them, Buy yourself a plot of land. Buy yourself acreages. Set up pod community. Create community. Magnesium, Epsom salts, crystals. Pop on your fave tunes and give yourself a energetic bath. Read, meditate and connect in with your energies. So it must be you guides really want you to connect in there, and also your energy might just need the clearing. Also, you can do the clearings I've got online. I implore anybody who is going to use those, reword them up a bit, change it up a bit regularly, because you do have nefarious energies coming in and trying to do reverse stuff on it. A video today, and it's actually where I do the energetic work. I've actually silenced it. I spoke over the top of it. I was speaking about something else, and then I've redone the energetic work. Trust it or don't trust it. You know what I mean? Because actually, I no longer will just automatically trust all healers to be doing the right thing. So if you don't trust it, don't accept it. You don't have to. You know what I mean? Because really, it's just a reflection of who you are or what you've been through. And not everybody is good out here in these streets. And people don't know who you are. People will find you. The enemies that smiled in your face is people. Actually, anyone that saw your connection, they were pretty envious. Oh, jeez. Look, no wonder you're attracting that. You lost your job and stayed in bed together for 3 months. You gave no fucks about others, but this guy, he let other people destroy you in his mind. They lied to him, even made up stories about who you were not. He was encouraged to cheat on you because you were cheating on him, apparently. He was set up with you to take you out. Anyway, didn't have the confidence or self-belief. God bought him everything he'd actually asked for. Sometimes the worst thing has happened to us so we can learn the greatest lessons. Sometimes the hardest relationships bring out the absolute best in people. We're so broken, you had to find spirit. It's that catalyst that you need to make you into your best self. But this kind of karmic partner, I think, is only there for the expansion. Once the expansion's been done, the relationship's over. Because it can get pretty immature, and cycling trivialities for how long is a sign for you to call on the elementals that are happy to come and help you shift. This is a shift message, pivot. Not to be fearful of, oh my gosh, what else could happen? To know that you've been through the worst and now you have healed in such a way that you couldn't even attract those kind of energies again if you tried. And I've just pulled out the 5 of cups. Yep, there's 3 cups all over the ground, but there's 2 right behind you. Just turn around. And it's water under the bridge. Like, you can be sad about love, and refusing to see new love. Too focused on the past. It all went the wrong way. You know what? Like, seriously, let it go. Let it go. Do David Hawkins' book, Let It Go. Letting go. Read it. Do it. Oh my gosh, the shifts that will happen. You've got to move yourself back up the scale, and distrusting the entirety of humanity because of what happened to you in the past. I'm getting like what many of us healers and spiritualists have been through. If you're not involved in the targeting of people, you're being targeted yourself in some way. Like, I remember the first years ago, YouTube, and started dropping things. It happened straight away. Like, the forces to try to keep new readers off that platform was intense. Like, if I didn't recognize what was happening, I really could have lost myself there. And karma to the people who were throwing that through. Anyone who's been messing with anyone over the internet, you know what's been happening now. I'm getting a message that there's some star seeds that have been working hard, diligently, mending, and these people have been throwing things to make you juggle, make rough seas happen, and you've just empressed them. absolutely become the creator, the star, King of Wands, warrior. Like you've broken down strongholds that used to exist but no longer do. Some people have just blocked you because they're scared of you, or some people look at you as karma. People have effed around and they have found out with you, even over the internet. You are a vessel for the divine. There is no greater power on earth than the power of love. And don't some people know it now? That's beautiful. Keep using your heart. Keep shooting beams of light out of it. Keep being who you be. You don't have to be alone forever. But you're getting signs, synchronicities, having dreams. There's people that want to come in your life. I think it's just time you actually open the doors and let them in. And when you do make the decision that you are going to do that, nothing will stop it from being the best decision that you ever made.